My name is Mike Farrell, and the tongue-in-cheek title of this presentation is Teaching Students to be Critical becoming a less critical issue than teaching students critical issues? So what's the background for all of this? I am currently the co-director of UCC's Master of Accounting program. One of the main attractions of the program is that students can get exemptions from CAI's Cap 2 exams. A number of other institutions have a similar program in the island of Ireland. They are all 90 credit programs and typically have 60 credits exemption focused, 30 credits research focused. However, I am generally seeing that the term non-exemption focused seems to be unofficially replacing the use of the terms research focused. Programs seem to be including more and more learning objectives that are employer desirable and pushing more job relevant information into syllabi, stretching them. This seems to be creating ongoing issues also for the delivery of research modules on Mac programs. The following highly subjective diagram shows available research activities across Mac programs, and most programs have a combination of these activities. In my opinion, and again it's very subjective, as we follow the arrow down, we see activities that allow for less opportunity to develop students' critical thinking skills. So at the top, we see an individual research dissertation, which is mainly optional now across institutions that actually offer it. Then we have academic research projects, which can either be group or individual. These are followed by more applied or practitioner research projects, which again can be group or individual. Next come research summer schools, which typically take place in semester 3 and have an intensive focus on developing research skills and completing research projects. Next, I rank literature reviews and modules on research methods lower down, as personally, I just can't see how talking about research or reviewing other research is better than actually doing research. And then at the lower part of the diagram, we come to taught summer schools, which are basically typical modules layout of normal module, which is taught in semester 3. Please note though that I've separated research and taught summer schools here, even though most summer schools will have a mix of both of them. Finally, all Mac programs have some emphasis on professional skills, but I'm not really sure where to put those professional skills, as even though they say they're professional skills, they're actually academics could definitely benefit from them. So then to conclude, let's finish by posing a couple of wicked questions that I spend a good bit of time thinking about myself. To kind of reiterate the title of the presentation, where are we going to end up on Mac programs when it comes to research modules? Teaching students critical issues is not the same as teaching students to be critical. Research-led teaching is all well and good, but it still implies that the student is being led. Then the second question, are we allowed to say it's not all about employability? Paraphrasing Sambucini, that kind of talk cuts ice in town. But it does seem to be it's all about what the employer wants. Even though the irony is that most of us are where we are because we saw the promise of a solid job in accounting did not equate to the promise of a life well lived. So in conclusion, I don't really fall on any side of the fence with any of this, and that's probably why it's an issue of interest to me. Depending on what mood I was in, I could equally stand strong behind what I've just said, or alternatively I could rip all of my own comments to shreds. I hope though that as a community we can at least discuss these potential issues and what they mean for the futures of our respective institutions and our profession.